Welcome to Satisfy Me Early. God bless you. Before I continue with today's broadcast, I want to thank everyone for reaching out to me on my birthday, for those beautiful greetings, gestures, cake, everything you sent my way. I really want to bless God for you, for watering me, for giving me this joy on my birthday. I thank God for you. I thank God for your testimonies, every word of encouragement you've spoken to my life. They mean so well to me, and I'm taking them to heart, and that's why we're still doing what we are doing. Some days it feels like I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, but some days I just feel like I want to do it because you're asking me to do it. You're sharing your testimony, and that's all I have that is keeping me going. As usual, we still covet your prayers to get this going, as the Lord will lead us often from time to time. God bless you. Thank you once again for reaching out to me on my birthday. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Our today's topic is dream and destiny. Dream and destiny. Oftentimes you want to separate your dream from your destiny, or your destiny from your dream. But I'm here today to let you know that your dream and your destiny are inseparable. They are intertwined and they work side by side for fulfillment. And this is the story we're going to look at in the Bible today, and this is the story of Joseph. But before I will do that, I looked up at these two beautiful words in the dictionary. The word dream and vision, they kind of relate to each other, but they are coming out differently. But the word dream says they are stories and images that occurs in our mind while we sleep. They can be entertaining, fun, romantic, disturbing, frightening, or sometimes it can be very weird, thinking, oh, does that really make sense? But sometimes that's what it is. Your dream, your aspiration, your passion, your vision, everything can come to you in dreams. Some come to you while you're sitting, or you have this big imagination going through you. But I'm here to lead you into this story in the Bible of this young man that had a dream at the age of 17. He shared his dream with his brothers. He shared with his father and his mother. Then they were thinking, oh, you're going to rule over us. But you know what? A person that had a dream, no matter what you do, you can't stop them from having a dream, and you can't stop the dream from being fulfilled. God Almighty will lead us into where we need to go. God bless you as you continue to join. This is the story that is taken from Genesis 37. You are very familiar with the story of Joseph at age 17 when he had his first dream of greatness. He shared a dream with his brother, and they were like, oh, for real, you are going to rule over us? Let us read this quickly. It's taken from Genesis 37. I'll start from verse 5. Now Joseph had a dream, and he told his brothers, and they hated him even more. So he said to them, please hear the dream which I had dreamed. Then he dreamed still another dream and told it to his brothers and said, look, I have dreamed another dream, and this time the sun, the moon, and the 11 stars bow to me. And for this dream, you don't really need any interpretation. This is so clear and vivid. In this dream, we're talking about his 11 brothers, and we're talking about his father and his mother. His father could really relate to the dream because he can interpret it in his heart. Even his brothers knew the dream. They saw they can relate to the dream, but somehow they are so hateful and jealous of him, thinking that, oh, how come it's going to be you on the back that you're going to come to the front to rule us? But that's what dream does. It doesn't matter your age, your level, whatever you have going on for you. If you have that dream to lead from the back, that's what God has destined you to do. You can be the last born of the family, and you'll still be the one leading everybody, controlling everybody. It's not your choice, but it's what God has ordained and destined you to do. And this is the case we're looking at in this scenario. Verse 11 says, and his brother envied him, but his father kept the matter in mind. An elderly person needs to do that in order to let things settle in. Another thing that was working against Joseph, his father showed favoritism on him by making him a tunic of many colors. I mean, this guy had enough going on for him, for his brother to be envious and to be jealous of him. But him alone, in his own conduct, people thought he was arrogant. For me, I looked at him being immature and being naive, of not knowing what he's supposed to say and when to say and not when to say. But for him, he was just thinking, oh, I'm among my brethren. Why can't I share what is in my spirit? But he did share everything that was in his spirit. But remember, you need to know people that really embrace your dream. You need to know people that believe in your vision, the people that will push you on, the people that will cheer you on. Those are the kind of people I will encourage you to share your dreams with. If they're people that you know that always talk down at your dreams, your desire, your aspiration, you need to watch out for those people. I call those people dream stoppers. I call them dream killers. I call them people that don't really believe in you, or they see the glory in you, but they are just envious and jealous of you. But like I said, your dream and your destiny are inseparable. They are intertwined. They walk side by side, and you will see how Joseph's dream made a room for him to get into where he needs to be. Bless you. We'll be right back. Like I said, your dream and your destiny are intertwined. They are inseparable. They work side by side. But at the same time, I want you to be aware of destiny, dream stopper and destiny destroyers. They will come your way like they want to help you. They will come your way like they have your interest at heart, but be careful who you deal with. And this is the story we're looking at in the Bible. His brothers decided to kill him. Listen to this. This is taken from Genesis 37 verse 20. Come therefore, let us now kill him and cast him into some pit, and we shall say, some wild beasts have devoured him. We shall see what will become of his dreams. This is what his brothers planned to do. They decided to get rid of him. They decided to kill him. They decided to stop the dream from being manifesting. But you know what God does? If you have a dream in you, no matter who try to stop you, no matter who try to kill you, your dream will manifest in the name of Jesus. And this is what we're looking at. They plot this plan evil for him. But you know what? One of the brothers, Reuben, stood the ground, took a stand and said, we don't have to kill him. Instead of killing him, let's just cast him in a pit. This guy was dropped in the pit. He entered into pit. All of this happened in his prime, in his young age, at 17, in his teenage year. He entered, they dumped him in the pit. From there, some people picked him up. He was sold into slavery, was transported. Imagine him being transported with chains and shackles all over him to one city and the other. You remember? Can you imagine how tired this guy would be? But he continued in that journey without even sharing the dream anymore, without saying anything to anybody about the dream. But you know one thing about dream, it lingers. He incubated the dream within himself. He didn't even share. He didn't even think, in his spirit, wasn't thinking that the dream is gone. He had a dream and he believed in his dream. Though other people didn't believe in his dream, they didn't believe in his vision. I don't know who you have shared your vision. I don't know where you've shared your dreams with, that they think, oh, that's too small or that's too big for you to attain. That's how big your God is. That's what your God can do with your dream and your vision, your passion, your aspiration, everything you could ever think about. That's what God is intending to do for you, and is willing to take you. No matter who intend to stop you, whomever intend to snatch your dream or destroy your destiny, you cannot die until you fulfill your purpose. That I want to show you. Dreamers don't die. You can be denied, you can be destroyed, but you know what? Your dream lays in you. It stays there until manifestation. Your mouth can be closed, your hands can be shackled, but your dream is within you and it will come to manifestation. And this is what happened. They put him in the pit, and the process of his life began at that moment. They sold him into slavery. He ended up in Potiphar's house, and Potiphar's wife thought, oh, I have a free ride here, trying to eat up on him. But you know what? He ran. As young as he was, he could have thought of, oh, this is the time that my dream will come to manifestation. But you know what? You have to be sensitive to the timing. Not everything that appears good to you are really good. Don't settle for cheap popularity. Don't settle for cheap sex. It's going to ruin your destiny. And this guy ran away from this woman, but that was not enough for the boss. He cast him in the prison. And while he was in the prison, he was busy interpreting other people's dream. Why his own dream lingers, why his own dream became like is fading away. He was busy interpreting other people's dream. And this is the story of the baker and the butler that is taken from Genesis chapter 40. If you have the time, you can look at it. These are the two people that had dream in the prison. One had a dream that it was restored, and the other one had a dream that it was beheaded. And that's exactly what happened. The butler was restored and the baker was beheaded. And you know what? When they were leaving the prison, Joseph said to them, remember me when you get out there. So maybe you can leave a word with someone to help me with my dream, or maybe you can give me a connection to where I'm going. going. Most of the time, you don't really need any connection. You don't need human connection. You need divine connection. You need someone to just say a word concerning you. And this is what happened to Joseph. The butler was 2 years after they left him in the prison. Nobody was thinking about him until the king had a dream. And the king needed somebody to interpret his dream for him. And they said, oh, there's one guy we met in prison and he's capable of interpreting dreams. And that's when they remembered him. And the king sent for him. As soon as he heard that the king was calling him, you know what? He didn't sit down there and be thinking like, oh, let me have a small pity party. Let me cry a little bit. This guy got up because he was a man full of dream and he knows destiny is about to happen right there. He went into the bathroom, showered himself, shaved himself up, put on some deodorant, and he was smelling good, appearing to the king. Sometimes you don't need to appear pitiful. You don't have to need to appear being dirty. You don't have to appear sorrowful. You don't have to appear being bitter. You just have to appear to the king like, King, I am ready for the next assignment. And this is what this guy did. He appeared clean, smelling all good. No jail clothes on him, nothing to stop him. I'll let you know more about this, how this everything come to manifestation. God bless you. One thing I want to leave with you today is for you to be able to engage yourself in something tangible while you're waiting for your dream to manifest. While Joseph was waiting for his own dream to manifest, while he's waiting for his dream to come to fruition, he was busy interpreting other people's dream. If it was you, they mention anything about dream, you'll be like, dream again? Oh, I don't want to get in trouble. No, that was his gifting, the gifting that will make a room for him. He interpreted those dreams, and those dreams made a way for him. Somebody spoke about him to the king. From one thing led to the other. This man became the prime minister in Egypt. I want to encourage you to be a dream interpreter of other people. Interpret your spouse's dream. Interpret your boss's dream. Interpret your children's dream. Interpret your colleague's dream until while yours is still in the incubator, while yours is still lingering like it's not going to come to pass. Just keep doing what you know how to do best. It was his dream that made the rain for him. It was his dream that pushed him into his destiny. Don't stay there and say, oh, I'm not going to interpret other people's dream. I'm not going to follow her. I'm not going to follow him. Maybe that's what you need to do to get you to where you need to go. Maybe that's what is hindering you all along. Maybe that's why you are not moving to where you need to go. Be busy interpreting other people's dream while yours linger. Don't be people that will be like, I don't want to serve other people. I don't want to work under that person. He was in prison 2 years after nobody remembered him, but he was busy doing what he was doing. Your dream, your vision, they are intertwined. They work side by side. Your vision is that idea that will not leave you alone. Your dream is that idea, that imagination that will not leave you, that thought that refuses to leave you. Even after you've studied banking and finance, even after you've been to nursing school, that vision, that passion, that desire is just there, not leaving you alone. That is your dream that is going to lead you into your destiny. Sons and daughters of God, I want you to look at yourself today and begin to see that dream coming to manifest. You begin to see that dream coming to fruition. See that dream as God has called you. Yes, you might have done something else. You might have spent money on your education to get a particular education. But if that is not what God is leading you, that is not God's plan for you, you will just continue to struggle and struggle and struggle. But if that your dream is aligned with God's will for your life, you will see how it will come to fruition. Joseph had this dream at age 17. The manifestation did not come at age 30. It was 13 years in between the time before the manifestation of his dream. Friends, I don't want you to give up on your dream. I don't want you to give up on your aspiration and your desires. I pray today that God Almighty will lead you to that journey of destiny fulfilling, that you will see people around you that will believe so much in your dream, that they will be able to carry your dream like eggs in their hand, that they will be able to incubate your dream until it comes to manifestation. Don't let anybody stop you from dreaming. Don't let anybody destroy your vision. Like I said, that vision, that dream is that desire, that aspiration that will not leave you alone. That when you lay your head, you're thinking about it. When you are sleeping, you're thinking about it. When you are walking, you're thinking about it. That is your dream. That is your vision. Pursue it today and see it come to fruition. God bless you until I see you again.